Anevarukkum vanakkam. Hello everyone at the World Tamil Chamber of Commerce. I always share a special bond with Tamils outside our state, and entrepreneurs are dear to me as I see them as a backbone of our economy. Speaking about media and education is always interesting for me, especially so because of the times we are in. Education as such is going through a major transformation from classrooms to computers. Education is not only about what is being taught for examination. Are we educating our students to become achievers in their chosen field? For example, when same filmmaking lessons are being taught to about 20 students, how are we going to evaluate how those 20 filmmakers would turn out to be relevant in an ever-changing world of films and media? How do we enhance media education? Well, when we say we need to improve something, we need to figure out what we need to improve. The how will fall into place automatically. I have often said that it took me about 20 years to learn what a media student learned in 2 years. Yet, all those years of hands-on experience, observing, learning from stalwarts, applying the knowledge gained in one segment and then into another segment of filmmaking is what set us, people like us, apart. With the colleges churning out media graduates like nobody's business, what are we producing? Young, talented filmmakers or a graduate with a piece of paper? Media colleges must actively aim to create creators. I would like to focus on a few key words that I think are of utmost importance when we talk about education, more so with regards to media studies. The first word is creativity. The curriculum or the syllabus has to be an experience of discovery for all the students. The principle on which the camera works, the editing software, the lights, the projector is the same for everyone. It takes about a decade to change. Rules of filmmaking and the storytelling are quite flexible and open to interpretation. The former is taught in schools. The latter is up to the creativity of each student, each creator, to find her or his own style to follow in creation. Each work of art is unique and worthy of praise. Let's build schools that create filmmakers who produce a wide range of unique content. Let our classrooms be filled not with teachers who dismiss the talent of Albert Einstein, Vincent van Gogh, or J.K. Rowling. Let the students blossom under the likes of teachers who created an Elvis Presley, Maya Angelou, or our very own Crazy Mohan. We owe a great deal of what we become to our teachers. Though my classroom was a tad different, I owe a huge part of my learning to my guru, Mr. K. Balachandar, and my mentor, Ananthan. Apart from that, everyone I have met taught me something in life. I'm sure it works for all of us like that. Education curbing creativity is our biggest concern about our educational system. With classrooms coming into smartphones, the way we teach should change. And creative ways of teaching has to come into place. That's the biggest challenge everyone is going to face. How creatively can we teach the said ideas or principles? How are we going to make the person who's watching you on a mobile screen pay attention to you and learn? The art of teaching has to take the students to that. The next word is participation. The strength of a classroom lies in the collaboration of learners, not in the knowledge of one expert alone. We are building up not just graduates, but creative people who need to challenge the status quo, break the glass ceiling, and pave way for greatness. Speaking out, participating, discussing, and debating. This needs to be a routine affair. With the changing atmosphere, the classrooms become very lopsided, where only the teacher is talking. It shouldn't be like the class notes turned into PDF and lectures made as videos. How are we going to involve students in the teaching process? How can the process become interactive? Technology still needs to step up on that front. Without that, the student will become a spectator or one view statistics for a video. The other word, actually two, practice and patience. They say if you do something for about 25 consecutive days, it becomes a habit. But mastering an art, that takes a lifetime. There's no alternative for hard work, just like there's no shortcut for success. If you want to shine like the sun, you also need to burn like it. They need to practice, practice, and practice ad nauseum until they don't need to practice anymore. Push the kids to practice more and teach them to be patient. Not every child, youngster will learn in the first go. While teaching the children to be patient and practice more, our teachers need to be patient with the child who needs third or fourth discussion to get into it. I was one such child. Results don't appear overnight. Success is not about one exam, one movie. It's about consistently standing up to the challenge them creatively, and it itself becomes a challenge when you are, as a teacher, far away, not physically present. But you have to think of these in the new normal. The other word is inspiration. Inspiration can come from anywhere, but you need to keep your eyes and ears open for it to strike you. You show them the world cinema, scripts of path-breaking movies, books written by technicians, interviews. The list is endless. This will inspire them, but more importantly, enable them in such a way that they become inspirations for a future generation. And another word is adaptability. We are in the midst of a revolution of education where technology plays a huge role. This is education 4.0. From Gurukul to classrooms to distance education, and now it's more about technological learning through Zoom and Google Classrooms. The world is evolving rapidly since the first smartphone. Let's not stick to older curriculum. Let us upgrade ourselves first and teach our youngsters about newer technologies. How can we teach about the new normal? Only by immersing ourselves in it. We can use technology, teach them that tech is only a tool. Once they get it, they will slowly get hands on every new technology and understand the idea of updating oneself is an essential part in creating content in a creative field and even in life. Hands-on training is very important. All they read about swimming is useless if they haven't taken a single lap in a pool. They can read the books and watch the movies, but unless they pick up the pen, the camera, or get their hands on the equipment, it is all a useless lesson. They need to create right from day one. The more they create, the more fineness they gain. Educators must ensure they step out of the classes and spread their wings along with their students. Two more important words: ethics and responsibility. All the above can be learned via books or online, but sculpting the student into a responsible creator, ethical human being, is something only teachers can do. This, according to me, is the most important job of a mentor. Molding our students into individuals with their own minds who don't accept without researching on that topic, question the unfairness brought in by various forces, fiscal and physical, and voice out their opinions with their head held high. This is a Herculean task that the teachers will face. Learning versus teaching is the idea of this journey. We should enable students to learn through our courses and guidance. Enhancing the education starts when the students learn newer things every day from us and through us. And we, in turn, learn from them too. Thank you. Let us enhance ourselves and thus enhance our learning and that of our students. Nalai Namade. Vanakkam.